Abiha Jafar Sajjani Kumari Badra, Bawesh Kumar Pawan Kumar, Romana Azmat Qureshi Zara, Mohammad Bilal Ansari, Abd Ali Kozma, Abdul Rafi Abid Siddiqui, Ali Raza, Arsalan Ali, Saida Aisha Afzal, Daniel Sohail Malik, Manur Mujib Dero, Malik Hamail, Manal Fatma Haq, Mariam Afaq, Mohammad Sharik, Muzammal, Prakash Kumar, Raisa Biar Ali, Rama Abbasi, Safir Sajjad. Thank you. You may please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, to begin the proceedings of the convocation, we request Madam Chancellor Dr. Azra Fazal Picho to officially declare the 16th convocation open.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I declare the 16th convocation of SZABIST open.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. We would now like to request Hafiz Danish Pervez to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار عزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له أسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. He is Allah, other than whom there is no deity, nor of the unseen and the witness. He is the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. He is Allah, other than whom there is no deity, the sovereign, the pure, the perfection, the bestower of faith, the overseer, the exalted in might, the compiler, the superior. Exalted is Allah above whatever they associate with Him. He is Allah, the creator, the inventor, the fashioner. To Him belong the best names. Whatever is in the heavens and the earth is exalting Him. And He is the exalted in might, the wise. Sadaqallahul Azim.
Jazakallah Hafiz Danish Pervez. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to take the honor of introducing the Chancellor of SZABIST, Dr. Azra Fazal Picho. Dr. Azra Fazal is a medical doctor by profession, a parliamentarian with conviction, and a chancellor with a mission. She assumed the position of SZABIST Chancellor on 11th February 2008. Under her leadership, SZABIST has continued to progress and become stronger. She has guided the strengthening of SZABIST academic and research programs. New departments such as mechatronics, biosciences, and Sindh Abhyas Academy have been established, and new majors have been introduced in various faculties. In addition, Dr. Azra Fazal is the Minister for Health and Population Welfare since 2018. She is spearheading a social development program to provide holistic and sustainable improvement in the lives of people in Garo and is the focal point in the fight against polio. Moreover, under her guidance, a renewable energy wind farm is being established to generate sustainable energy to meet the needs of the region. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Dr. Azra Fazal Picho to deliver the welcome address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Deputy Chairman, Senate, Mr. Salim Mandviwala, respected members of the Board of Trustees, SZABIST, President SZABIST Shenaz Wazir Ali, Vice President SZABIST Professor Dr. Mohammad Altaf Makati, Vice President Ms. Nasreen Haq, esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, proud parents, and my dear graduates, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you at the 16th Convocation of SZABIST Karachi campus. On this auspicious occasion, I especially want to welcome our Chief Guest, Deputy Chairman Senate, Mr. Salim Mandviwala. Congratulations, parents and graduates. Today we acknowledge the academic achievements of 550 undergraduates and 613 graduate students. And we are very pleased that many of those receiving their bachelor's degrees will be continuing their education with us. No doubt, many icons have come from academia, research. I can say with confidence that the education that you have acquired will expand your vision as thinkers and builders. As Kofi Annan, Secretary General and Nobel Peace Prize recipient, said, education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family. Yes, you felt your university life was full of challenge, but these helped in preparing you for the future, where you will need to solve real-world problems. As you take decisions to solve these problems, I strongly encourage you to create a moral compass based on truth, responsibility, and compassion to guide yourself. While the world enters a phase of IT revolution, on the home front, Pakistan ranked 94th position out of 117 countries with a total score of 28.5 on the Global Hunger Index. This score indicates that conditions are serious in a world fueled by social media, influencers, and image creators who sit together and think, you must sit together and think, how can that popularity be channelized positively for solving issues like hunger rather than to attract personal gain? The golden words of Shaheed Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto are echoing in my ears. She once said, and I quote, "Very few in Pakistan have the opportunity you now have, and you must take advantage of it." On October 28, 1995, Shaheed Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto laid the foundation of SZABIST as a crystallization of Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's vision of a world-class tertiary institute dedicated to business, social sciences, science, and technology studies. Shaheed Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto firmly believed in a high-quality tertiary education and founded SZABIST as a supportive ground for the development of contemporary knowledge, critical inquiry, leadership, and core life skills. She has beautifully and lucidly penned her vision and personal conviction in her autobiography, Daughter of Destiny, while addressing the future generation of Pakistan. Above all, you must study hard. Never forget that the money it is costing to send you comes from the land, from the people who sweat and toil on these lands. You will owe a debt to them, a debt you can repay with God's blessing by using your education to better their lives. Keeping the founding chancellor's vision in mind, SZABIST strives to be an institution of excellence in academics and research. Currently, SZABIST offers programs in the disciplines of computer science, management science, media science, social science, life sciences, mechatronics, education, and LLB. There has been expansion within the programs as well, with the inclusion of certification of Chartered Institute of Logistic and Transport in Management Science and Certificate of Higher Education in LLB program. Furthermore, our programs are HEC recognized and fully accredited by professional bodies such as NBESE, NCESE, and NECTE, PEC, and CIEC. In addition, since 2012, SZABIST QEC has been awarded more than 91% in quantitative assessment by Quality Assurance Agency of HSC Pakistan. Moreover, there are over 9 national and international collaborations and linkages in place. SZABIST has also signed more than 15 academic and corporate MOUs, which provide our students opportunities for internships and jobs in the corporate world. Additionally, ORIC has been established to link research with commercialization. It is working to obtain funding through National Research Program for Universities, an initiative of the HSC. ORIC is also promoting the final year projects of computer science and mechatronic engineering students by connecting them to industry and providing seed funding along with the formation of the Young Entrepreneur Society that promotes creation of solutions of social issues. Also, the examination department is actively engaged in improving the system of assessment and evaluation through an academic audit. Moreover, I'm very pleased to share with you today that our 500 acres Gharo campus for engineering and applied sciences is almost ready. We plan to formally open the campus with admissions for the fall 2020 semester. In addition, our future plans include establishing a medical and agricultural complex also in Gharo. Furthermore, SZABIST supports 81% of our students through internal need and merit-funded scholarships and 20% through external ones. This shows our commitment to encourage access to education for all and to commend the efforts of those students who possess the ability to shine. All of this could not be possible without recognizing the role of Ms. Shehnaz Wazir Ali, President SZABIST, for her dynamic leadership and vision, Vice President Academics Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Mukati for his focused, diligent effort, and Vice President Development and Finance Administration, Ms. Nasreen Haq, for maintaining high standards regarding renovation and upgradation of our building structures. Dear graduates, the world is looking for diversity, uniqueness, and creativity of minds to build on the foundations of sound ethical and moral characters. Almost all industries have become competitive and are looking for people who can break the stereotypical frame of mind and bring a sense of uniqueness while maintaining integrity. Albert Einstein rightly said, "Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions." Remember, as a nation, we are as talented as any other in this world. I would like to name a few alumni so that you can draw inspiration from them. Mr. Asif Saeed Maiman, former Rhodes Scholar, UNICEF, New York. Mr. Asad Farooqi, Emmy winner for his documentary Armed with Fate. Mr. Khalid Ahmed Fareed, CEO, Gillette, Pakistan. Mr. Mahmood Sikandar Kapurwala, CEO, Avanza Solutions. In order to stand above the crowd, you must possess conviction and courage. So believe in yourself and stand firmly for your values. Never forget that each one of you is unique and powerful and has a powerful energy. Being focused, you can be a high achiever. On a personal front, I advise you to work on strengthening your human relationships. Many of you are now entering the workforce. You must learn to attain a work-life balance that allows you to flourish both personally and professionally. Our students have always brought honor to SZABIST, and you, the graduates of 2019, will also make us proud. I urge you to remain in touch with us, as you will always find your alma mater to be forthcoming and empathetic. In conclusion, I would again like to congratulate the students and parents. I also want to praise the hard work of our faculty and support staff. Moreover, I would like to appreciate the Convocation Committee headed by the Registrar, Mr. Nazir Ahmed Sheikh, for their efforts in putting together a successful event. My special thanks to Ms. Wajia. And finally, and most importantly, I would like to thank our Chief Guest, Deputy Chairman, Mr. Salim Manviwala, for gracing this momentous event. Thank you, and God bless you all. Pakistan, Paindabad.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to take the honor of introducing the chief guest, Deputy Chairman Senate, Mr. Salim Mandviwala. Mr. Mandviwala has a background in aviation, finance, economy, trade and investment, and has held various positions in these sectors for more than 30 years. He was appointed Chairman, Board of Investment with the status of Minister of State in 2008 and became a Federal Minister of Finance in 2013. Mr. Mandviwala has been the Chairman Standing Committee on Finance, Revenue and Economic Affairs from 2015 to 2018. Presently, he is serving as the 12th Deputy Chairman of the Senate of the Islamic Republic Pakistan, elected on 12th March 2018. Sir, you are requested to kindly proceed towards the podium to address our guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Salim Mandviwala.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before I start, students, how do you feel today? I wanted to hear that before I start my speech. Anyway, Dr. Azra Fazal Pichio, Chancellor, Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, Institute of Science and Technology, President Shahnaz Wazir Ali, and my favorite person is here, Asifa Bhutto Zardari, to show leadership to you all. Members of Board of Trustees, members of faculty, the graduating students, parents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly a great pleasure for me to celebrate this milestone moment with all of you. I feel honored to be a part of SZABIST 16th Convocation. SZABIST was established by a visionary leader who was also my leader, Shaheed Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, with whom I have been associated since 2000, who inspired me to join politics and contribute to Pakistan. It stands as a true manifestation for our dreams to establish an institute which would be globally recognized for excellence in education, research and development. It has come a long way since its inception in 1995 with 5 campuses, Karachi, Hyderabad, Ladkhana, Islamabad, Dubai and the 6th to open in Gharo, which will be opening for admissions in fall 2020. I would also like the Chancellor to consider and Asifa Bhutto Zardari to consider to open more campuses not only in Pakistan but abroad. Named after a great political leader and revolutionist, Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, SZABIST has risen through the ranks in becoming one of the best universities Pakistan has to offer. It is thus only a matter of pride to see this university grow and produce brilliant young minds like you all today, all over these years. I thank the organizers, especially the Chancellor, Dr. Azra, for inviting me here and enabling me to share the joys and excitement of the young graduates who truly represent our country's bright future. I have worked with the Chancellor, Dr. Azra, and Shahnaz Wazir Ali in the federal government when our government was there, and with Dr. Azra in the parliament. I can tell you these are the 2 finest women in Pakistan to be leading SZABIST, and I am really proud of them. I also take the opportunity to congratulate all the graduating students on their academic accomplishments. I also extend special commendations to the parents and faculty members for encouraging and guiding the students and enabling to earn the degrees and awards being bestowed upon them. My dear students, as Shaheed Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto once rightly said, it is the educated who think, and it is the thinking who teams of experts who work to allow university to race ahead with all of our future as prospective leaders, panels, and policy makers of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the age of technological revolution, scientific advancement, and knowledge, as Alvin Toffler, the great American futurologist, puts it. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn and unlearn and relearn. So this is something you all need to understand. The secret to the developed nations' phenomenal successes, more than anything else, lies in their attainment of high literacy rates and productive human resource development. Higher education, research, and innovation are crucial towards meeting the scientific demands of 21st century, and as such must top our socio-economic development agendas. Ladies and gentlemen, students, the wake-up call is loud and clear. I've heard this saying in China, and I would like to repeat this here. The Chinese say, I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. So doing is the main thing, and you will understand. Outdated strategies against the innovative needs of the present age will only produce prospective unemployed graduates with feeble career prospects. On this note, once again, I congratulate the SZABIST and endeavoring to raise the banner of quality education and pursuing approach towards trends in global academic and research developments. In this regard, the Chancellor and worthy faculty deserve our strongest appreciation and support. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel particularly proud that this university represents what Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto fought for all his life. It was under his leadership that massive political enlightenment surged across the student community, who became active contributors in the course correction of national politics. Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto strongly believed in education as the road to success to Pakistan. SZABIST mission is part of his legacy, and we must uphold in order to set our national, educational, and professional development in the right path. Let me share with you my example. Starting a career from aviation to business and now to politics, as life can take you anywhere. But it's education which can help you at whatever stage you are in life. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, I once again congratulate you all, pray for the continued progress and prosperity for this institution. Thank you very much. Long live Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you, sir.
Students, educating oneself is a journey, one that you all went through with determination and verve. Your drive to seek knowledge and enlightenment has finally led to the moment you have been waiting for. We shall begin the conferment degrees for the graduating batch of 2019 at SZABIST. Degrees shall be first conferred to the students of Management Sciences, followed by Computer Science, Mechatronics, Social Science, Biosciences, and Media Science. I request the Dean Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Dr. Amis Feroz Shamsi, to proceed to the podium. I request the students of Bachelors of Business Administration, Bachelors of Arts and Business Studies, Bachelors of Business Studies, MBA Day and Evening, Executive MBA, MBA Banking and Finance, Masters of Project Management, Master of Science Management Sciences, Master of Science Project Management to stand up for the conferment of their degrees. The head of department and project managers are also requested to stand.
Students of
I
Management
now
Sciences,
request
are you
the
ready?
Dean.
Yes, please.
I now request the Dean Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Dr. Amir Feroz Shamsi, to present the graduates to the President for the conferment of their degrees.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degrees of Bachelor in Business Administration, Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies, Bachelor in Business Studies, Master in Business Administration, day and evening, Executive Master in Business Administration, Master in Business Administration, Banking and Finance, Master in Project Management, Master of Science in Management Science, Master of Science in Project Management, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor, as President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degrees of Bachelor in Business Administration, Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies, Bachelor in Business Studies, Master in Business Administration, day and night, Executive Masters in Business Administration, Master in Business Administration, Banking and Finance, Master in Project Management, Master of Science in Management Science, Master of Science in Project Management, and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Congratulations.
Thank you, Madam President.
Congratulations, Management Science graduates. I request Dean Faculty of Computing and Engineering Sciences, Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Mukati, to proceed to the podium. I request the students of Bachelors of Computer Science Honors, Bachelor of Science Computer Science, Master of Computer Science, Master of Science Computing, and Masters of Science Computer Science to stand up for the conferment of their degrees. Their department and program managers are also requested to stand. I now request the Dean Faculty of Computing and Engineering Sciences, Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Mukati, to present the graduates to the President for the conferment of their degrees.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degrees of Bachelor in Computer Science Honors, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Master in Computer Science, Master of Science in Computing, Master of Science in Computer Science, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor, as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degrees of Bachelor in Computer Science Honors, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Master in Computer Science, Master of Science in Computing, Master of Science in Computer Science, and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Computer Science graduates. I request the Bachelor of Engineering I request the students of Bachelors of Engineering Mechatronics to stand up for the conferment of their degrees. The head of department and program managers are also requested to stand. I now request the Dean Faculty of Computing and Engineering Science, Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Mukati, to present these graduates to the President for the conferment of their degrees.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechatronics, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor, as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechatronics and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Many congratulations.
Congratulations, Mechatronics graduates.
I now request the Dean Faculty of Social Sciences and Education, Professor Dr. Riaz Ahmad Sheikh, to please proceed to the podium. I request the students of Bachelors of Science in Social Science, Master of Science in Social Science, Master of Arts Education, and Master of Science Educational Leadership and Management to stand up for the conferment of their degrees. The head of departments and program managers also requested to please stand. I now request the Dean Faculty of Social Sciences and Education, Professor Dr. Riaz Ahmad Sheikh, to present the graduates to the President for the conferment of their degrees.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Social Sciences, Master of Science in Social Sciences, Master of Arts in Education, Master of Science in Education Leadership and Management, to which I present to you, they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor, as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Social Science, Master of Science in Social Science, Master of Arts in Education, Master of Science in Educational Leadership and Management, and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Many, many congratulations.
Congratulations, Social Science and Education graduates.
I request the Acting Dean, Faculty of Life Sciences, Professor Dr. Kashif Ali, to proceed towards the podium. I request the students of Bachelor of Science, Biosciences, Master of Science, Biosciences, and Master of Public Health to stand up for the conferment of their degrees. The program manager is also requested to stand. I now request the Acting Dean, Faculty of Life Sciences, Professor Dr. Kashif Ali, to present the graduates to the President for the conferment of their degrees.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Biosciences, Master of Science in Biosciences, and Master in Public Health, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor, as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Biosciences, Master of Science in Biosciences, Master in Public Health, and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Biosciences graduates. I request Vice President Academics, Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Mukati, to proceed towards the podium. I request the students of Bachelor of Media Science, Master of Science Media Studies, and Master of Advertising to stand up for the conferment of their degrees. The head of departments and program managers are also requested to stand. I request the Vice President Academics to present the graduates to the President for the conferment of their degrees.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degrees of Bachelor in Media Science, Master of Science in Media Studies, Master in Advertising, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor, as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degrees of Bachelor in Media Science, Master of Science in Media Studies, Master in Advertising, and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Media Science graduates. You may please be seated.
May I request Mr. Noman, Ms. Sara Wali Kazi, Ms. Shehla Najib Siddiqui, Mr. Imran Umar Chapra from PhD in Management Sciences, Mr. Liaquat Ali and Mr. Shaheed Hussain Javed from PhD in Social Sciences, and Mr. Mazhar Ali, PhD in Computer Science, to come in front of the stage for the degree conferment. I now request Vice President Academics to present the graduating students of Doctor of Philosophy, Management Sciences to the President for the conferment of their degrees.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Management Science, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor, as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Management Science and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Many, many, many congratulations. God bless you.
Thank you. I now request Vice President Academics to present the graduating students of Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science to the President for the conferment of their degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Congratulations.
Thank you. I now request Vice President Academics to present the graduating student of Doctor of Philosophy, Social Science to the President for the conferment of their degree.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Social Science, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor as the President of SZABIST, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Social Science and charge you that ever in your life and conversation you do prove yourselves worthy of the same. Congratulations.
Thank you. May I now request the Chancellor to accompany our chief guest to award the Doctor of Philosophy students their degree. I request Dr. Naman to come up on stage and receive their degree. I now request Dr. Sarv Ali Qazi to receive her degree. I now request Dr. Shaila Najib Siddiqui to come up on stage and receive her degree. I now request Dr. Imran Omar Chapra to come up on stage and receive his degree. I now request Dr. Liaquat Ali to come up on stage and receive his degree. I now request Dr. Shaheed Hussain Javed to come up on stage and receive his degree. I now request Dr. Mazhar Ali to please come up on stage and receive his degree. Congratulations, Dr. Naman, Dr. Sarv Ali Qazi, Dr. Shaila Najib Siddiqui, Dr. Imran Omar Chapra, Dr. Liaquat Ali, Dr. Shaheed Hussain Javed, and Dr. Mazhar Ali. In order to recognize and acknowledge our students who have excelled academically, SZABIST presents its highest achievers with gold and silver medals, starting with the gold medalists. This year, we have 11 students who are receiving the Academic Merit Gold Medals. These students have achieved CGPAs of over 3.2, along with the highest in their respective batch. To award the Merit Gold Medals to deserving candidates, we would like to call again our distinguished chief guest and Madam Chancellor to come forward and present the gold medals. As we announce their names, we request the gold medalists to come up on stage to collect their gold medals. Ladies and gentlemen, after 14 years, we have a student who have secured a CGPA of 4.0 in all campuses. We announce Ms. Tuba Mirza's name with immense pride as the recipient of our first gold medal with a CGPA of 4.0. Congratulations, Ms. Tuba Mirza, for being a high achiever. The gold medal list continues with Maha Lakhani, Bachelor's of Business Administration with a CGPA of 3.89. Next is Sayyida Fatma Rizvi, Bachelor of Science, Bioscience with a CGPA of 3.76. Following her is Maheen Shamim with the Bachelor of Science, Biosciences with a CGPA of 3.75. Following Maheen is Rimsha Iram with Masters of Business Administration with a CGPA of 3.67. Next is Sidratul Muntaha Khan, Masters of Business Administration with a CGPA of 3.67. Following Sidra, we have Sara Beg from Bachelor of Science, Social Science with a CGPA of 3.57. And now, following her is Muhammad Mustafa, Bachelor of Science with Computer Science with a CGPA of 3.55. Next is Abdul Razak Khan from Bachelor's of Engineering Mechatronics with a CGPA of 3.46. Following Abdul Razik is Sara Nadeem Sheikh, Bachelor's of Media Science with a CGPA of 3.43. Following Sarah is Rida Fatma Faruqi from Masters of Science, Management Science with a CGPA of 3.23. Thank you. I now request Mr. Salim Manviwala and Madam Chancellor to be seated for a group photograph with the gold medalist. Please step down. Please step down for a photo with the gold medalists. Thank you, students. You may now step down. Congratulations once again.
Moving on to the silver medals, this year we have 15 students who are receiving the academic silver medals. These students have achieved the highest CGPAs in their respective batches. To award the silver medals to the deserving candidates, I would like to invite the Chief Guest and Madam President to please come forward and present the silver medals. As we announce their names, we request the silver medalists to come up on the stage and collect their medalists. Ladies and gentlemen, the first silver medalist is Kiran Fatma, Master of Science Biosciences with a 3.93 CGPA. Next, we have Mudassir Ali, MBA Banking and Finance with a 3.77 CGPA. After this, we have Anusha Naz Alam, Bachelor's of Science, Social Sciences with a 3.73 CGPA. Following her is Daniel Sheikh, Master of Advertising with a 3.73 CGPA. Next, we have Camilla Abeldean, Master of Business Administration, 3.69 CGPA. Next is Manisha Kumari from Master of Science Computer Science with 3.66 CGPA. Muhammad Shabir, Master of Science Project Management, 3.58 CGPA. After this, we have Mehvish Khan, Master of Arts Education with a 3.58 CGPA. Asra Khan, Bachelor's of Media Science, 3.57 CGPA. Bilal Hussain, Bachelor's of Science, Computer Science, 3.55 CGPA. Zainab Mehdi Milwala, Bachelor's of Arts in Business Studies, 3.53 CGPA. Syed Babar Ali, Bachelor's of Business Studies, 3.43 CGPA. Syed Muhammad Salim Sajid, Master of Science, Media Science with a 3.40 CGPA. Nurul Ain, Executive MBA, 3.09 CGPA. Thank you. I now request our Chief Guest and Madam President to be seated for a group photograph with the silver medalists. Thank you. Students, you may please step down.
We now request Madam Asifa Bhutto Zardari to present a token of our appreciation to our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Salim Manviwala. Thank you, Madam Asifa Bhutto Zardari and Mr. Salim Manviwala.
This year, our valedictorian from SZABIST Karachi is Ms. Maha Lakhani with a CGPA of 3.89. She has the honor of speaking on behalf of the students this graduating year. We request Ms. Maha Lakhani to come on stage to speak on behalf of the students.
Before we have the valedictorian speech, Mr. Salim Manviwala will present a token of appreciation to Madam President and Madam Chancellor. Thank you very much, and we shall now proceed with the valedictorian speech by Maha Lakhani.
Respected Chief Guests, Board of Trustees, President SZABIST, Vice Presidents, Deans, teachers, friends and family, a very good evening to all of you. It is indeed a pleasure and a great honor to have the opportunity to speak to you all on this special occasion. Standing here, as I look out into the crowd before me, I sense a wave of emotions from everyone present. It is a perfect day to acknowledge the people met, the lessons learned, the tears shed, the laughter relished, and the memories made in these 4 years. These years were indeed long and tough, but here we are, finally ready to graduate. We worked hard to get to this point, but we did not do it all by ourselves. Therefore, before closing this chapter in our lives and proceeding on to the next one, it is rightly important to thank all those people who have been there for us along the way. First, I would like to give glory to the Almighty Creator, for without His blessings and guidance, everything would not have been possible. To our parents and family, thank you for supporting us in more ways than we can possibly think and count. We remain indebted to them for the sacrifices that they have made and their choice to invest in us and in our education. Thank you, Mom, for praying for me all day long during my test, for allowing me to skip household chores, and for constantly delivering healthy meals to my study room. Thank you, Dad, for being with me in all these years, and especially for cheering me up whenever I had a bad day. I owe my success to both of you. Next, I would like to take a moment on behalf of myself and all my fellow graduates to thank the people who made us capable to reach here. To our teachers, thank you for unselfishly sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us. Yes, we know it was your job to do it, but the way you performed your responsibilities went beyond the call of duty. You took the time to explain assignments, sometimes repeatedly just because you were not paying attention. You allowed us to come to you after classes for extra help when you could have gone home to spend time with your family. We have seen you putting extra efforts in class lectures so that they turn out to be more interesting. You demanded excellence from us whether or not you wanted to give it. You set the bar high and challenged and motivated us to live up to it. Fellow graduates, it has taken hard work, dedication, and commitment to successfully complete the challenging programs we signed up to. Many of us have studied while continuing to deliver our responsibilities at the workplace. We have sacrificed our family time, our hobbies, and our social life to reach here. I have known you all for a very long time, and I know that each and every one of you is talented and has something special to offer to this world. I am part of a truly outstanding batch, a batch which is capable of achieving so much in life. I am counting on seeing you conquer challenges in your own fantastic ways, and I hope and pray that all of us achieve highest potential within our professions. Today, I'm proud to say that we have grown and we are different from the people we were when we first got here. Going forward, let us apply the knowledge, the skills, and ethics instilled in us to make a difference in the world and in our communities. My heartfelt congratulations go out to all my fellow graduates on reaching an important milestone in our journey. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Mahalakhani. As part of the convocation proceedings, all graduates are required to take an oath as graduating students of SZABIST. We request all the students who have graduated to please stand up for the oath to be administered. We request Chancellor SZABIST to kindly administer the oath. Students are requested to repeat the oath as quoted by Madam Chancellor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I, as a graduate of SZABIST, solemnly pledge to carry out my future academic and professional life with honesty, responsibility and integrity, safeguard the interests of Pakistan and of society, work without any discrimination and prejudice, and strive to create a tolerant society, and a sustainable economic and social environment. I take this oath solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. May Allah bless you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Graduate students, you may please be seated.
Here, we would like to thank the members of the Convocation Committee who have been working behind the scenes for making this a memorable occasion. The members of the Convocation Committee are requested to line up behind the head table for a group photograph. Professor Dr. Muhammad Abdul Altaf Mukati, thank you for your efforts. We would also like to acknowledge the following members: Mr. Nazir Ahmad Sheikh, Mr. Abdul Fatah Brohi, Mr. Abdul Hafiz Abbasi, Mr. Anil Ahmad, Mr. Asif Qazi, Mr. Asif Noorani, Mr. Asif Ali Samejo, Mr. Asim Riaz, Ms. Aisha Qadir, Mr. Babar Naeem Sheikh, Mr. Bilal Zubaidi, Mr. Fahad Zubairi, Ms. Hajra Arif, Ms. Hifza Palani, Mr. Imran Hassan, Mr. Jazeb Asim, Ms. Mehwish Zara Zaidi, Mr. Muhammad Ubaid, Mr. Muhammad Sarfaraz, Mr. M. Kamal Pasha, Mr. Muhammad Shiraz, Mr. Nabil Siddiqui, Ms. Nadia Ansari, Ms. Nadra Zaidi, Ms. Natasha Lobo, Ms. Rabia Saeed, Ms. Samina Yasmin, Ms. Shaila Najib Siddiqui, Mr. Sufyan Malik, Mr. Syed Bashir Ahmad, Mr. Vijay Kumar, and Ms. Fatma Javed.
As they're proceeding up to the stage, I would like to here announce that I would like to thank VP Dr. Altaf Makati, Mr. Nazir Sheikh, Registrar and Chair of the Convocation Organizing Committee, and each and every member of the Organizing Committee, including faculty, admin and support staff departments. The Organizing Committee may take the day off tomorrow. You have put in so much effort and for weeks, months and days for the convocation today to be successful. I congratulate you and thank you for your efforts.
I would now like to request Chancellor Dr. Asra Fazal Peshru to officially declare the convocation closed.
I declare the 16th convocation of SZABIST closed. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor.